Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Number 29, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Coming to the plate now, number 45 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Still a warm 88 degrees at the outset of the broadcast tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, LeCastro. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Just getting started on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
For the Diamondback.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Striding into the box, Tim LeCastro. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Timeout.
Now he'll step off. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Escobar tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Popped him up. Number 45 moving to his left, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Jones is there. 2 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, number 16, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play, a dozen home runs, and 33 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Jones. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Christian Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that and tight.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this. At bat, that knock had to feel good.
Into the box now, number 45. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Jones. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Pollock. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, number 29, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 43 on the year for him, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Corey Seager. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So
number
stepping
16.
in, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all
fielder.
business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start
5,
the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hyunjin Ryu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
99. Hyunjin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Jones. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45.
Into the box, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Ready with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Marte ranging back to the track, into the pool area, and gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting.
In now, number 45. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Jones is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. A look at our line score to this point,
right fielder,
and I'm
number
almost
10.
certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Popped him up. Number 45 is under it, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, number 16. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. hit sharply but foul down the right side. Seager leads off second with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hernandez.
He's set and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Ryu.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Nick Ahmed, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in, Carson Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Over to first, Ryu, and he's back easily. Kelly stands at first with 1 out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ketel Marte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Yohan Lopez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
The left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. LoCastro is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Marte is there, 2 gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
From the stretch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. LoCastro racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Tim LoCastro. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Here comes Ryu. 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Seager scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Casey Sadler
please.
takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
65.
First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. So striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Mario Diaz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 13, Mario Diaz.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed strong.
And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mario Diaz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Corey Seager. Swung on but fouled off to the left. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to left. LeCastro is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The batter, number 16.
Digging in, number 16. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Max Muncy will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Max Muncy.
Popped into the air, back behind second. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 65.
Jed Jerko will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Jed Jerko.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. A big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
In now, Jock Peterson. Flores is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more. Mario Diaz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
The Dodgers now playing center field.
Max Muncy will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Diaz now at second base, number 13, Max Muncy.
Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joe
now to the plate. Wilmer Flores. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The
fielder,
bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next up for Los Angeles, number 45. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 45,
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Falling for it, LeCastro. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Mario Diaz.
Mario Diaz.
From the stretch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. LeCastro going back on it, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager, number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, number 16. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Carson Kelly starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. Diaz on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Caleb Ferguson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ferguson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Muncy is up with it. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Up next,
Diamondbacks are down to their final out
The
now.
center fielder.
And that'll bring up the
Touchdown.
infielder, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Dodgers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Hyunjin Ryu records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. Number 29 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on
Here now is
MLB
our
Network.
final line score
See you
tonight.
next time.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.